As the VR industry grows, the options for a good headset keep getting more varied and more affordable as well. Oculus, who is now owned by Facebook, is probably one of the most well-known brands in VR because of their heritage of headsets and technology. And their latest, the Quest 2, takes a lot of that technology and puts it into an affordable, standalone, all-in-one VR headset. But at the same time, it still can be linked to a gaming PC to take advantage of desktop graphics, but it's pretty impressive for an all-in-one standalone VR headset. If you're just getting into VR, or if you've been in VR for a while and are looking for a really affordable, standalone, powerful headset, you're definitely going to want to check out the Oculus Quest 2. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I'm Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys. The Quest 2 comes in two different variations. There is the $300 64GB version, but then you can also upgrade to the 256GB version for $400. Because this is a standalone headset, that internal storage is what you're saving and installing all of your games and apps and media to. So if you think you're going to have a lot of different apps installed at one point, you might want to go for the upgraded version with more storage. But for me, having a few games on the headset, but then also being able to play games from my gaming PC as well, has made it so that I'm getting by just fine with a 64GB version. So let's see what all comes in the box really quick here. As a standalone headset, the Quest 2 also comes with 2 controllers, the power adapter and a USB-C charging cable, 2 AA batteries for the controllers, and a glasses spacer. The headset features a soft matte white colorway with simple adjustable straps. Around the front of this headset here, you can see there are these different lenses. We got 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top as well. And that's what's doing all of the tracking. So there aren't any external sensors you have to set up. That is all tracked within the headset. On the left side of the headset is a 3.5mm jack along with a USB-C port for charging or connecting to a PC via Oculus Link with the appropriate separately sold cable. And on the right side of the headset is the power button as well as a small LED status light. And finally on the bottom we have the volume controls. And also located on these sides here are the speakers as well. So this has built-in audio if you just want to take advantage of that. The controllers each take a single AA battery, which is included, and you can just pop off the little compartment here, and you can see that's where it goes in there. And so it's really easy to get up and going with this, and I've found the battery life to last really long. Actually, I don't even think it's lost a bar of battery life in the indicator. The controllers have a comfortable grip with trigger buttons and grab buttons under your middle finger. For thumb controls, they feature thumbsticks on both controllers as well as 2 face buttons and a separate menu button on each controller. All of the buttons are really easy to find and have a good feel, and the thumbsticks can also be pressed in as well. Of course, there are wrist straps here as well to help secure these to your body if you're doing, some thrashing and some big movements. But overall, I have found the controllers to be very comfortable. I think they fit my hands really well, and they also have kind of capacitive touch as well. So there are some games that take advantage of that where you can just rest your finger on the trigger and it will be able to notice that input as well. And as far as comfort on the headset, I mean, you are strapping a 500-gram, headset to your face, but even considering that, I found this to be pretty comfortable. I typically found myself wearing it pretty tight to keep it secure. I'm playing a lot of action games usually with VR, and so keeping it pretty secure on my face, and so you definitely get some lines afterwards from that pressure on your face. But overall, I mean, I was able to wear this for multiple hours while playing, and I didn't find it to be too uncomfortable. Although if I am playing this for a couple hours and take it off, my wife always makes fun of me because I do have those kind of VR lines all over my face. The Quest 2 also has 3 different settings for IPD, or interpupillary distance, the distance between your pupils. So you can manually adjust the one lens and the other will follow. Basically, you can adjust them until the image looks the best and most clear for your eyes. So one major upgrade with the Quest 2 is an increased resolution. So Quest 2 goes up to 1832 by 1920, which is a pretty big increase over the original's 1440 by 1600. I haven't tried the original Quest, and I've only tried a few other VR headsets, but immediately for the price point, the $300 wearing this headset, I've just been blown away by the visual performance of what the Quest 2 can offer. And hand in hand with that, I've also been really impressed with the tracking performance of the Quest 2. One of the only other headsets that I've tried required the base stations, set up around your room, and that did a really good job, but I really haven't noticed any difference between this experience and what that was. The Quest 2, in my experience, has tracked extremely well with these different lenses on front here. And of course, it has a ton of sensors built into it to track your motion as well. And all that put together has been a great performance in my experience. Another example of this, my wife, who often gets a lot of motion sickness when we're in a car or in a plane or anything, she was really hesitant to try VR because she just assumed that it would make her feel nauseous. But once, she finally did try it and spent a little bit of time in it, she wasn't playing any really intense games, but even just moving around, she didn't notice, any discomfort while she was playing that. So I think that also speaks well to the tracking ability, because if it was off and, the movements in the headset didn't match what your body was feeling, she would definitely feel some nausea because of that. And quickly on audio here, it does have the built-in speakers, which in all honesty work pretty well in my experience. Obviously they don't have, the full range of, a dedicated headset. And it does have the 3.5mm jack if you want to use your own headphones. But for most casual gaming and most experiences, I think that the built-in speakers work really well. It does a great job with stereo separation. You can tell, which direction different audio cues are coming from. And it also lets you stay aware to your surroundings around you. So one big downside with the Quest 2 is that it does require a Facebook account to use the headset. So some people who like a smaller, digital profile probably aren't going to be super happy about that. But, you can also limit a lot of what Facebook is posting and also getting information from you. So you can turn a lot of that stuff off and limit it. Personally, I just turned off most of those, notifications, any timeline kind of things. But that's definitely something you're going to want to think about before you purchase this. Are you okay with having your Facebook account, linked to your Quest 2? And once you get everything set up, get your Facebook account linked and all that, when you turn on the headset and put it on, you're immediately met, you have to set up your Guardian or your, safe play area around you. So you can set kind of digital walls that you can't go beyond and accidentally run into the wall or, fall down the stairs or anything like that. And then after that, you're put right into the menu and your home screen where you can find a bunch of different apps and games and experiences all available. Even just with what's available, only on the Quest line, there are quite a few really great titles like Superhot, Population 1. You can get some different Star Wars experiences, lots of great content just on the headset. There are also lots of 360 videos and different experiences that have been created for VR, and there's just a lot of really cool content just within the headset. Another cool aspect of that, if you are playing with some friends and taking turns or something, you can cast from the headset to a different device. So you can do that through the Oculus app to an iPhone or whatever device you're using. We can also do it to different SmartCast enabled devices. So I was able to send it over to my Vizio TV and, actually watch what was coming through the headset while someone else was playing. And actually that's how I recorded all this gameplay footage, of the standalone headset. I sent it to my phone and just did a screen capture on my phone. And so it was a quick and easy way to record, all the gameplay and match it up with my movement that I tracked in front of a screen here. And beyond just, specific titles just on the headset, all internal, you can also connect the Quest 2 to a PC via Oculus Link. And Oculus has their own USB-C cable, which they recommend for this is a 16-foot cable for $80, which is a lot of money to pay for a USB-C cable, but you do need some sort of specific technology in there. And other people have found some aftermarket or third-party USB-C cables to work, but after one that I tried didn't work, I just opted to get the official cable, and everything's been flawless. So with that linked to your PC, then you have complete access to your entire Steam VR library. In that case, you're taking advantage of your PC graphics and sending that to the Quest 2. So that just really opens up another realm of possibilities with what you can play. So playing games like Half-Life Alyx and Star Wars Squadrons are possible through that, and it just is a really awesome experience. I mean, Half-Life Alyx is an incredible game if you haven't played it, and Squadrons is just as fun as well, and even more fun in VR because you can, look around the entire cockpit very easily and, kind of check behind you and what's up and around you very easily, and it makes kind of that whole space dogfighting experience a lot more enjoyable. So overall, wrapping up here, at just $300, I am amazed at what the Oculus Quest 2 can do. It used to seem like you had to pay $600 or $700 to get technology like this and performance like this, but Oculus has packed it into an all-in-one standalone package that can also hook up with your gaming PC to take advantage of those graphics, and with some great battery life. I think it lasts 2 to 3 hours, which really is plenty of time for a VR gaming session in my experience. But everything just feels really solid performance-wise, and I've been really happy playing with this. It's just really great to see that all this technology is becoming a lot more accessible. And that'll do it for our review of the Oculus Quest 2. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys.